pilots, I'm going into the begging mode now. I do this at home all the time, so this is the Linda meeting, so you definitely have to. Once again, pilots, if you're flying during the noon show, we need to have you over here. Just meet Linda Brooks out here in front of the announce trailer for the Warbirds, Classics, and World War I. You're flying in the noon for a show. And it's time to grab yourself some food. We've got all kinds of food on site. And for those of you who want to hang out tonight, once again, pilots, we're over here at the announcement. The Eurofighter making the break with the speed board up on the back, just like the F-15. Slow the aircraft down, dirty up the airspace a little bit. And this is called the dirty configuration, setting up for the landing. There's Dennis Crooks making the turn with the black Eurofighter. Now this is the hardest part of what these guys do because they're just simply not in the cockpit. It's pretty tough. They got to really, really keep their eye focused on the aircraft. And safely back to home. In model form from the right. It looks like the Eurofighter's turned around, ready to go. Now you can see how quick these get off the ground. There's a lot of thrust here. These aircraft, 24, 35, 40 pounds. Jumping into the air, burning jet fuel, just like coal, rather than a gas pedal. The amount of voltage you put to the fuel pump determines how much fuel we put into the burner can. But that Eurofighter is about the price of a Ford Focus, just to give you a kind of a comparison. Black Eurofighter, Dennis Crooks. The T-33, Paul Alternate, down nice and low, military brake. The throttle, we call that energy management to conserve fuel. And like a real jet, for the show when he's walked through the pits, you will be amazed at the hardware inside these regulators and switches. It's a pretty interesting concept. Okay, the F-15 and T-33 making a military brake, pulling the gear down. That's a pretty good indication. They're going to check for the gear, make sure they're down and locked, and be setting up for the landing. Looks like the Eurofighter coming in from the right, or the F-15, I'm sorry. And nice low flyby. The Eurofighter going up on the vertical. Paul Adrienne back to the field with the flyby with the DC. First off is the DC-3. early luxury airliner. First in the air with the military medical supply Piper Cub. This actually drops a medical package. It has electric start from your right with a silver wing and the yellow fuselage. He's going to drop a little medical package to the medics on the ground. This aircraft taken off is a side-by-side air coupe, popular civilian aircraft with coordinated controls, which means the steering wheel manufacturers. A nice slow photo time to recognize the steering. This is the PT-17, the Boeing PT-17, and a handful on the ground. This other one taken off is in the Army Air Corps yellow and blue, and up above the cream and dark blue. Watch this. You know, pop out a little package of medical supplies for these guys. Okay, it's stubborn. Here's your standard J3 Cub coming by. On the ground. All right. Dangerous maneuver. I think the flight attendant just gathered up all the coffee cups, put the seats in the upright position, trays in the locked position, and here we go. Scary stuff with an airplane that big. These are all wood-built, fiberglass, and a lot of effort. A blue and white twin going into the air is a Cessna 310. The military, which we used for the U-2, that's the only way we could land it. We had to tell the pilot how far he was from the ground because he couldn't see it. It was called the U-3A, obviously in a different color scheme for the Air Force. And John Redmond, nice wing down photo pass for you, that big 140-inch DC-3. And the landing, we got a couple big aircraft we're going to have going in the air. So those guys should be getting ready to go. Here comes John from the diagonal runway, gear down and locked. All electronic devices are off. And do not stand up until the pilot tells you to. Here we go. Safely back to the field. It's a great way to burn off some steam and build a model airplane. California, we don't have that kind of weather, unfortunately. It's too nice all the time, so we don't get to build nice airplanes like this.